West Texas is at the heart of oil and energy industry, and thousands of miles of pipelines crisscross the Permian Basin, all of them carrying oil and gas. Joining us in the studio is Marinda Heinrich, West Texas Division Manager of Public Affairs for Atmos Energy. There's an organization called the Texas Pipeline Awareness Alliance, and Marinda, tell us about that.
Yes, the Texas Pipeline Awareness Alliance is an association of pipeline operators across Texas who have banded together to bring awareness and make people aware of our pipelines underground and the safety measures that you need to take with those pipelines.
So why is it so important for Texans to be aware of pipelines and pipeline right-of-ways?
Well, like you said, there's thousands of miles of pipelines across Texas, and many of those are underground. And a lot of times when those are underground, out of sight, out of mind. So what we want to do is bring awareness to individuals that before they do any type of excavation, they need to think about what's underground and call 811 and let us come out and mark all of the pipelines so that they know when they're digging where those are located so that they won't accidentally hit any of the pipelines.
So what should an individual do if they accidentally hit a pipeline while digging, because we know it happens?
Yes, unfortunately it does. If this occasion ever occurs, what you would need to do is leave the area immediately, try to move upwind of the leak, and then get to a secure place and call the pipeline operator.
All right, someone smells or hears a natural gas leak, how do they report that?
Well, natural gas is an odorless gas, so pipeline operators inject Capitan into the pipeline so that it gives it a smell. So if you ever smell a gas leak, it will smell like rotten eggs or sulfur. If that occurs, you need to leave the area immediately. Don't turn on any electrical appliances or any light switches, any garage door openers. Don't light any cigarettes. Just leave the area, get to a secure place, and call the natural gas company or the pipeline operator, and we'll come out and fix that for you.
Marinda Heinrich, thanks for joining us on behalf of Atmos Energy to tell us about pipeline safety. We appreciate you coming.
Thank you.
Trying to figure out what's in the water that's causing skin irritations. Until then, the town's economy is suffering. Robert Nellis works in a convenience store in the small town of Balmorhea. He says they are known for their delicious brisket burritos. And they're refurbishing and restocking the store for what they thought would be the beginning of a busy tourist year.
The economy has been bad, very bad.
Less than a mile away, the Balmorhea State Park's main attraction, Artesian spring pool, has been closed for a month.
We have a huge volume of swimmers and scuba divers come in here during the spring, and some experienced itching on their body once they swam.
Manager of the Balmorhea State Park, Tom Johnson, says he knows the negative economic impact this has.
It's one of the biggest moneymaker parks in the state.
But says he can't in good conscience reopen the pool without knowing what caused some swimmers to have mysterious rashes.
The pool will stay closed indefinitely. We want to know exactly what's going on.
It's getting hot and we need the pool.
Nellis says they're affected the most during the weekends. irritation. Tom Johnson with the Balmorhea State Park says they lowered the water levels and power washed the concrete to remove the moss to eliminate any possibility of something being in the algae. Now he and some employees are swimming in it this week to try it out.
Some people weren't affected by it. You know, it's just there's some